Hello. So the idea of the video today is basically to go through this quick start of the gRPC uh, site here. gRPC is basically a framework of high performance to of communication. We can even read here. gRPC is a modern open source high performance remote procedure call framework that can run in any environment. So it's basically the next step in evolution of RPC. RPC is basically um, a module calling a procedure for from a remote uh, module. So module A calls remotely a procedure from module B. That's basically the idea of the RPC. And gRPC is a framework that basically uses the RPC idea, uh, but with other features and in a more modern way. And it uses the protocol buffers, which is basically an improved JSON. That's a poor way to describe the protocol buffer, but it's basically a way uh, to receive and send data, to serialize data actually, in a modern way. So yeah, it's similar to a JSON, but it uh, it's better. It's created by Google and it's really good. gRPC is created by Google too. Okay, so to start everything, I'm using the Golang quick start. So I need to have Go installed. I already have installed Go in this machine, right? Oops, Go version. There it is, 1.22. The compiler of a protocol buffer, which I've already installed too. I can even type the proto proto C version. There we have it, 3.12.4. And the Go plugins for the protocol compiler, which I already installed too using this Go commands, and everything should be ready. Actually, I might need to start a new bash here. Okay, so the quick start is saying for me to get the um gRPC Go repository. Actually, it's just an example from the from the repository. So we can just clone it somewhere. Let's go to repositories. Oops, not make dir cd. There you go. And we can actually um, create a folder for gRPC, and we can clone. What does this B mean? I don't know. Let's find out. So the B is for branch. Oh, for a specific branch. Okay, and this is the branch that I want. The depth one. Let's see what does that mean. Depth. There you go. Creates a shallow column. I have no idea what that means. It probably takes it receives less data than it could, right? So not getting all the files from the repository. I'm not quite sure what's the difference, but it doesn't really matter for me right now. Okay, so now there we go. We have the gRPC Go repository here, and we can go to the examples And there we have data features. Go mod goes. Oh, it's a Go module here inside already. Hello world. Go tutorial. Readme. All that things. Okay. So we can run the example from the example slash hello world, compile and execute the server code. Uh, so I'll need another bash to run the client. Greeter server. Wait. Oh yeah, I need to go into the hello world. Hello world. There you have it. So go run greeter server main.go. There you have it. It's downloading everything that it needs. Um, this is weird. It shouldn't be downloading this because I already have it, but it doesn't really matter. So the server is listening in this port, the local host. Okay, and now we can go to a new bash and run the go run greeter client greet. Oh, we need to go to the hello world. I forgot about it. Run greeter client dot main dot go. Okay. Go run. Sorry. Go run. There we have it. And we receive a hello world. Okay. I have no idea what the code is doing. Yeah, and we can even. My dog is barking here. We can even check the code from both of them. Why not? Right? Because we're running it. I'm running something that I don't even know what it does. It's never a good idea to do that, but whatever. We have the mango and mango here. Okay, let's go to the server first. Here we have the license. Would like to open a report story. Yeah, it's asking me if I want to open the previous one. Why not? Okay, let's open it. Um, okay, it didn't change anything, but whatever. Okay, so here we have the port. This is a struct called server. Mm, server is used to implement hello world.read server. Okay, hello world has the this is the code that was generated from the proto compiler probably, right? Here we have uh, a method for the server which receives a context and a request, and it returns a hello reply and an error. So it's logging the received. Oh, so we probably have. Oh, there we go. It's received word in dot get name. I don't like this name in. It would be better if it was request or something like that. But I'm used to JSON uh, APIs which usually have those names, so whatever. And returns a new the path to a new hello reply with the message hello plus the name that we are sending. And here we have main, which is parsing the flags. Oh, so I could choose my own port. So um, so probably do something like, yeah, I'm not quite sure actually. Like this? No. This then? No. I'm not quite familiar with Go flags. Well, I can check that out later. Then we're listening. We use the net uh, package from the standard library. It listen a TCP connection. What is this second? Um, Oh, this is the address. Okay, okay, okay. Listen announces on the local network address. Sorry, for TCP network. Listen on a local system. Okay, okay, okay. This creates a server. gRPC. So this is the gRPC server implementation, right? Okay, this is from the code that was generated, which receives the gRPC server. Yeah, the gRPC server here, and I have no idea what server. Oh, this is the struct that implements the grid server. Okay, and here we are logging that we are listening, and finally we are serving using the TCP connection, right? Serve accepts incoming connections on the listener list. Create a new server transport and service go routine for each. Server go routine read gRPC requests and then call the register handles to reply them. Nice. Okay. Uh, I didn't really understand how we are adding the routes here and the handlers. I mean, this one, the say hello simply uh yeah, it simply is a method for the server, and there are no connections outside it. Interesting, interesting. And let's go to the client now. The client have a default name, which is word. Here we get the address to connect to and the default name. Actually, the name, not the default name. The default name is word. And here we have the main function, which parses the flags. It makes a oh, this is deprecated. Use new client instead. This is interesting. So the example, at least this specific example, is um, outdated. So let's go to the repository and check if they um, they changed it. So hello world client main.go. No, they did not. They still use the dial method, which is deprecated. It was yeah, this was last updated 2 years ago, so yeah, makes sense. Okay, okay. The following examples are provided to help start the gRPC. A simple example showing the basic client and server, a more complicated example showing different types of streamings, a collection of examples which focuses on a single gRPC feature. Okay, okay, okay. But anyways, it's creating a connection uh, using the background context, and uh, the dial receives the target, which is the address that we're creating the connection, and the dial options. Okay, and it's deferring the close of the connection. Here we are create a new greeter client receiving a connection. We are creating a context with of 1 second here, and sending the request with the hello. Um, yeah, this was implemented by the proto buffer, right? And it sends the hello request with this specific name. Okay, okay, makes sense. It's a simple example. So okay, so here the tutorial says first update the gRPC service. To learn about how to define a service in .proto, see basic tutorial. For now, all you need to know is that both server and the client stub have a say hello RPC method that takes a hello request from the client and returns a hello reply from the server, and that the method is defined like this. We can even check the .proto, right? Yeah. Okay, there's probably a extension for that. Proto, Proto C maybe? Proto C. Oh, this one is probably the best one, right? This one has 2 millions downloads. Is that it? Proto Buff 3 support for Visual Studio Code. Um, it's not like it is an official runtime server, and this one sucks. Protocol buffers. PBKit. Well, let's install this one. Although it's not as popular as this one, it seems like it is. Um, I don't know what this certificate, this thing here means. Oh, it's just a specific. Um, well, I don't know if this is a company or simply a group of developers, but let's try this one out. So yeah, here we have it. So go package. I don't know what this means, and these Java options. Package hello world. Here we have this the greeter service, which has only this say hello method, which receives a hello request and replies a hello reply. And I know that these numbers are basically identifiers. So it's a weird syntax, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so open hello world.proto and add a say hello again method with the same request and response types. So we are creating a new method for our gRPC server, which um, okay, let's check the formatters for that. Real buffers for visitors to the code. Um, Clang format. It formats a bunch of things, including the proto buff. Yeah, I don't really like this one. What is you? I don't know. Protocol buffers. This one is really small. Yeah, I'll go with this one then, which is basically a formatter. Um, yeah. Now we can format it. Okay. Fail to execute buff. Is it installed? Jesus. I should uninstall this thing. Okay. So now we have the hello. Say hello again. I saved the file. Now we need to generate the gRPC code. Before we can use the new service method, we need to recompile the updated .proto file. We still, while still in the examples slash hello world, run the following command. So proto c go out equals go optional path and go grpc out. Da, 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 da. Okay. I don't really like how this. Wait, what? Preserve progress of the path and make sure the progress available in your path. Proto program not found or is not executable. Okay, why didn't you find it? It's probably this first one, right? Let's check if it's not installed. Yeah, it seems like it is, but yeah, it's right here. So proto proto what is it? Proto C gen go. Okay, so let's go back to here and try to run. Yeah, I'm not able to see it. Okay, why is that? Let's go to the profile uh, thing here. Export path equals path. Da, 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 da. It should be correct. Why is it not working? Uh, okay, I might have to add to the um, bash rc. Damn it, not this one. Bash rc. There we go. Yeah, I probably need to add binaries here. Let's exclude this one. I thought that the dot profile, oops, the file would work, but it's not working. So let's try this one out now, and let's try to run the proto c whatever. Yeah, it's working now. Great. So let's go back to the hello world, not health. Health? What? Oh, health check probably, right? Um, oh, examples. Examples. There you go. And hello world. There you have it. Okay, now we can run this weird command. Where is it? Here. Produce C. Go out. So let's run. I know what to do. Produce C help. This will explain to me. Okay. So basically, this go out is telling the compiler to generate the Go um, source file, and I don't know what Go opt is. I'll have to look at the plugin, right? Yeah, I'll have to read about it because I don't really know what it does. But whatever. Let's go here, and yeah, we probably have everything that we need. This will generate the hello world.pb What does PB mean? Let's open it to see PB. What does PB mean? Get out of here. Code generated by proto gem go gRPC. Do not edit. Okay, whatever. Okay. And the hello world gRPC. What's the difference between those two? So this one is for the client. No, this one have both. Greeter client and this down here we have the server, and this one is for what? The request. Yeah, I don't really know the difference between both. I'll have to check it later. Those two files contain the code for populating, serializing, and retrieving hello world and hello request and hello reply message types, and generate the client that serve code. Oh, so that's the difference, right? One has uh, the serialization of the request and reply, and the other is the code for the client and the server. Okay, makes sense. You have generated server and client code, but you need to implement and call the new method in the human written parts of the example. So open the server and add the following function. So this will add the hello world method, right? Yeah, there we have it. And now we update the client at the end of the main function. So we are basically calling the say hello again from the client. This is the new greeter client, right? And this is really interesting. Now that I'm thinking about it, um, because there are no routes actually, because that's not how the application knows what it is calling. Because usually when we're doing a JSON API, we need like the path, right, to our specific uh, uh, route, the handler or the service, or a specific file like index.html, right? Now we're not sending a path, we're sending a request directly to this route because we have the client code, right? This is really interesting, really interesting. Okay, it checks for an error, and also is this uh synchronous, or is this an asynchronous call? Is this blocking my 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 program here? Probably not, right? Actually, it probably is blocking the code. Otherwise, it wouldn't be checking for the error here. So, but whatever. Let's run the the server again. Where is it? Oh, I don't have it in. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we have it. The hello world here. So let's run it. So let's run the server first. Yes, and now we can run the client with the Alice name. Okay, this is the name of my ex-girlfriend, so I'll change it to G, G, which is my nickname. Hello, Gigi. Hello again, Gigi. Okay, great. Yeah, nice. This is a simple tutorial. Jesus, let's go to the next one. This should be more complex. Uh, let's check the API too. What is a ALTS authentication generated code? Okay, the API is basically the the Go package. The Go implements an gRPC, whatever. Installation, simply add the following port code, then run, and then go automatically fetch the necessary dependencies. Frequently asked questions. The from cultures will get presented like this. I don't care for that. Compiling, not to turn on logging. Okay. This particular the code generates gRPC plugins. Mhm. Note the client-side RPC invocations and server-side RPC handlers are thread-safe and are meant to be run on concurrent coroutines. But also note that for individual streams, incoming and outgoing data is bidirectional but serial. Do not support concurrent reads or concurrent writes. Okay, methods on generate the server interface. Okay, doesn't really matter. Um, this overview is terrible. Let's go to the types here, which is what really matters. Code constraint compressors and method. Yeah, doesn't really matter. So server, for example, is a gRPC server to serve uh, RPC requests. So new server returns a new server with the serve options. Let's check the options. Audience filter or unexported method. Great. Credit returns. Yeah, this API specification is not going to help a lot. Client con, a virtual connection to conceptual endpoint to perform RPC. Oh, is this the one that I should be adding here? Duplicate use a new client instead. Yeah, it is. So it returns a client con, which is exactly what, yeah, this returns, right? Client connection, yes. Uh, yes. So I'll just need to add this new client. This should work because it simply it's simply it's simply a different name for the same thing. New client creates a new gRPC channel for the target URI provided. No IO is performed. Use of the client conf for RPCs will automatically cause it to connect. Connect may be used to manually create a connection, but for most users, this is unnecessary. Jesus. The target name syntax is defined here. The dial options returns by with block with tomato and with return connection error ignored by this function. So this with transport connectors return a dial option with configure connection level security credentials. They should not be used together with read credentials bundle. This, yeah, related to security. Okay. Uh, Let me check something. There's probably a pull request. Um, no, it doesn't. There should be a pull request saying here um, to update this example, right? I might create a new one, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I think this will be the end of the first video related to gRPC. I'll definitely make more of those here because uh, I want to build examples using gRPC. Uh, I can think of things that I can do. A simple uh, API is important, something that I will usually use JSON and I don't know an Express server just to check if it's really complicated to create it in using gRPC. So so that I know that gRPC is not an option for small and simple APIs, which I don't believe it is, because this is not what gRPC was created for. Although it can do, but I don't think it will be something fast to build, because as we saw, I need to describe the request and the reply format um to every method, right? Uh, yeah, and this is the protocol buffer is not used for a big services, right? It should be used for smaller services, microservices, right? And so it's not like this service greeter will have like a million of, not a million, but 100 of methods. It's not what is the protocol buffer is about. It's not that. But I'm pretty sure that there's a syntax for using different files for a .proto. So we can separate services in in different files and things like that. Mm, yeah, and I'll create examples in future videos. As I said, I really wanted to understand each feature clearly, and I know that I can easily create I don't know, maybe a group chat or something using bidirectional communication. So that would be fun to use. So yeah, bye bye.